Okay, I thought about betting here, and I think I'm just gonna flat because my hope is to draw another, card. I'm actually gonna bet because of this flop. Um, I'm trying to gauge his response. Like if he had tens or higher, he would probably bet. I'm gonna bet here. Don't super love that, but we'll see what happens. Let that go. Over here, this guy, number 6, had limped from that first position. I'm wondering if he calls. That's actually not a bad hand. Him limping, what do I think he has? And I think I'm just going to bet half the pot. It opens the door for him to potentially be on like a spade, kind of like flush draw. But I do at least have a straight draw and a solid pair, even if I don't have the 8. There we go. Fold. Let me plug in my Bluetooth. Bluetooth. There we go. Ah. Oh. Fold, fold, fold. All my coffee is gone. I mean, I could technically make more coffee, but I don't think I actually want more caffeine at this point because I'm talking too fast and I'm singing songs. Because I'm caffeinated and running around in my brain like there's a loose squirrel. Was laughing watching a video of a cat going berserk on these guys. The vet techs appreciate you taking care of the animals, but sometimes those cats are afraid, man. They go completely berserk. Let me take a quick break after this hand. Let me set it up. I will be right back. Hold. Let's get back at it. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I was kind of harassing Kristen and Danielle in some ways since we had class together for a few days, but I really appreciate you guys working with me. I really appreciate you following me, subscribing, hanging out with me, dealing with all the funkiness, irritability. Uh, I don't love the button and beyond, but I think this is strong enough to at least put out a bet. We'll see how they respond. There was a small move at the pot. I don't think that's 3 times my bet. It basically puts me half in. I think it's easier just to let go. I don't like giving them that kind of fold equity, but I was hoping it would bypass them and the rest of them would let it go. Now, the difference is if they had flatted, I bet they call in position, bigger stack, way more potential hand holdings, way more potential stuff they could have. But they actually, triple my bet with a big stack. I'm like, okay, could it be a bluff? Sure. Kept tens, wide range of hands, but choosing the situation you decide to get into an altercation, particularly when it's with a bigger stack. So one, it's a shitty hand. Two, if the other guy had not had bet in, I probably might have called. My 7-2 would have held up, but then the other guy getting involved, I didn't think it was a good idea. When you start choosing the logic of like, well, they play good cards and I play bad cards, and my bad cards, are just as likely hit as his good cards. It's like, well, sort of. I call it situational awareness. What's going on at the table and what sort of risks am I willing to take? I think this is strong enough. If number 5 gets involved, I'm likely going to put him in. I like that this is suited. Number 26 may want to bet at me for this. If I'm just going to jam here. The other table, I folded Jack 3 offsuit. Good. That's a much better outcome from that hand. I wondered if they were just betting light to get a good stack there. That was a good pot. I think this is it. I mean, I don't love this, but like, what am I gonna do? Okay, I bet 3 times the big blind, which is basically my stack. Does he call with something weak and lose 2K? And there we go. I don't love it, but given my stack size, and let's see, on number 27 there, I'm in ninth place out of 12, so you got to get at least fifth place to even make any money at this dollar 27 player. We'll see how that goes. And over here, and over here. Uh, okay, I'm gonna take a risk here. I think I'm just gonna call this and see what the flop is. I did connect, so I'm just gonna check. I was afraid to jam, and I'll check again. Now with a flush draw on board, he could have this and I could lose, but I could also draw any card. I think this is a better play. The other table, I'm going to jam Ace King offsuit. I'll show that real fast. And my Ace King did connect, but I think he took a straight. In fact, I'd like to replay that hand because I think he hit, is it a flush? The other guy let it go. So I jammed, the guy called, Jack 9. Oh, he hit a straight, yeah. And Ace King, what are you going to do? Well, sometimes the guy gets lucky. Let's see. 4 and a 5. I'll flat this. I've got enough of a stack at the moment. I can take a little risk if nobody else gets heavily involved. Even my flush draw, I'm not super excited about. The Queen 10 really connects to a lot of other hands. And my flush draw would not be very high. If they keep checking and nobody's betting anything, it'll be different. I'm not gonna call that. Gonna bet here. God damn it. I'm gonna let that go. The 6K stack, I'm a little more concerned about getting involved in an all like great. Thanks, poker guys. Thanks for showing me that. Thanks for letting me know. I mean, Ace 2 sometimes does hit, but come on now. Let's be real here. Ah. This table is got to get the third place. It's just 9 player to be able to make the money. On our final table here, I got to get to place 5 to even make anything. Really short over here. I don't think 10-2 is great, but I might steal a blind here. Nice. Always nice when you get called with 3-6 and then lose. That's high quality. He knew he was ahead. Now I get to focus just on final table here. And I think I could pull this off. If you look at the stack sizes, I can deal with a couple blinds. And um, if I doubled up, if I jammed, even that, caught a lucky hand, doubled up to 6K, I'm almost up at the top. So this is going to be kind of rough because of the stack sizes. That answer is no. I am not going to be defending this unless I hit a miraculous flop. That will be a fold. I'll allow these two guys to battle it out. That will also be a fold. Can't believe I got called with 3-6 suited. And I outranked the guy with my 10-2 suited of clubs. He was in the same suit. Again, got to get to place 5 to even make any money. Let me check the stats on that. And fifth place is just $2, so you double up once you get to fifth place, or you win a buck basically. You get your buy-in back. And even though I'm short, I could easily double up. I just need like one decent hand to be able to do that. I could go through one more set of blinds if I have to. Don't like it. I don't like getting so short that I can't take a dent out of the other players. Once I'm in a position where I've got enough of a stack to hurt them, it's much less likely that they're going to call with, just trash usually. Oop. One of my worst experiences was bubbling at a tournament in Las Vegas where I went in three-handed at the end with a huge stack. And I felt like a whale with sharks just taking chunks out of me because I kept drawing hands like 9-4 offsuit. And it's like guys were just limping in and limping in and limping in until I just got whittled down to nothing and lost. Got bubbled out. That is plenty strong enough. Good luck, all in. Uh-oh. I need a king, and I got it. Now that was a sweet pot. Hello. Hello. Now, what was so interesting was 25 flat called, which usually is a sign of strength. For number 13 to jam with the jacks was like an amazing benefit to me. You know, I'm in second place now because of that. King Jack offsuit. It was like, I have nothing left here. When he shoves him out of the hand, there's a huge fold equity on my side. Um, part of me wants to call this, but I think I'm just gonna. I don't know what he would be playing that way. I just took a big pot. He may be aware that I'd be more willing to fold just to conserve chips. And what I was saying about that double up, that's nice. Like I can very likely make the money at this point just by sitting and holding tight just from a shitty king jack offsuit situation. The cards just lined up and I drew a king. I'm gonna sneeze. I saved you. Oh, my ear got stopped up. There it goes. Oh yeah, I'm technically. Oh, I'm not top stack. I'm number 17 is top stack, but still doing good. Uh, you know, like there's a momentum thing for me where if I had been active and playing and engaged instead of just that all in, I don't know if I'd feel uncomfortable playing queen nine off or suited in late position. But I've not been playing, so I don't feel like I have any momentum. And then what we're usually afraid of, a small move with the pot. Very aggressive. Take it down. Oh man, sniffles. 18 is not screwing around. There is no limping for him. A little over two times the big blind. I would prefer to just let this go. I do not like my kicker and being out of position. That may be a little conservative, but again, I feel oddly like I haven't built up any momentum in this tournament. No real action. So let me in cheaply. I'll see a flop. I mean, it's almost the pot. Now, the challenge now is do I call? Do I jam? They limped in. I limped in. I don't love it, but it certainly puts him to a decision. Would he have limped with tens? The situations are marginal. Um, that kind of stuff makes me, well, let's put it this way. My blood pressure likely went up. If I've been playing a lot and there's a lot of activity, like there's certain hands I don't mind, playing. But when I don't have any momentum built, it's just been like push fold. It's kind of weird. I really wonder what 17 had that he bet that way. I mean, certainly tens or higher, he would have jammed or called or bet. You're like, oh, that would have been so lucrative. Well, yeah, if you would have hit, if they would have let you in, and then somebody had a pair of fours, and now they have three of a kind. Oh no. And I have big stack. I have king queen offsuit, and I'm afraid to bet this. But what am I gonna do? 1500 standard bet. More the hope is that they just get out of the way. 18, if they're gonna call, will jam the whole goddamn thing in. If I say call, they'll be their action, and they let it go. Number 17 or 13, if they jam, I will call. If they had any ace, they're very likely to just jam all in. The flat, that's interesting. It's going all in. God damn it. It sucked losing that extra, but what do you do? Man, this sucks. Uh, I think if it folds around to me, I'm gonna jam this. It's like I'm looking at it from a stack size situation. Um, like if they jammed what I want to call with the eights. We'll see what they do first. Okay. Call two. Yeah, I'm gonna flat that. Three eights might do it. I don't like the first position limp. I'm wondering if 25 might jam. Then I've got a decision to make. I will call that king. Yes. Hold. Yes. Now we're playing the game. Now my table image is pretty strong. I wanted to bet here, but that 17 limped, who knows? I like limping here. I don't like my flop as much, which I will retreat and give him a huge amount of fold equity. King Jack over Ace Jack. I feel sorry for that guy, but what do you do? Final table, man. Oh, voicemails. What do you people want with me? Complete and utter crap. Though we keep in mind, I have made the money. King Jack over Ace Jack was nice, considering how many times I've lost with similar things. The blinds are really big now. It's almost 1,000 every go round. The eights was nice also. I think I still would have won that even with a just a pair of eights. I don't think they even connected. Let me see if I can see that hand again. See if it'll pull up. No, not that one. Go back one. Nope. I shall check that. Flush draw, shitty flush draw. What do they bet? I will call that. And now they're likely not going to let it go. If I hit my flush, I could likely be ahead. I did not. I have complete fucking trash. God damn it. When nothing hits, I can't fucking keep going. I hate that that's like that, but there we go. So he jammed. I flatted with eights. Ace and a nine. Yeah, I didn't hit anything. I just hit trip eights. Let's see. I think this is big enough for a bet. 23 hopefully gets out of the way. If 26 jams, I'll call. I don't like it, but that's how poker works. Don't think my 3 is strong enough. Don't like the kicker. That's plenty strong enough at this table. Somebody jams with, 10s and cracks me one, it's just going to happen. And yeah, I'll have to lose my whole stack if this is the case, but oh well. Ace. Ace. Flush. Ah, damn it. But what do? Right? Like, what am I going to do? Fold? No, you just ran into a pair of kings and lost. There's no way around that. I'm going to fold. That's not strong enough. It sucks to lose ace jack that way. Yeah, just standard bet and they jammed. Just kings. It's just, yeah. This is going all in. I think that's good enough for a call. Don't like it, but there we go. Now let's double up again. Ooh. Ouch. Brutal. This could look like I'm shoving light. First position. Oh. I mean, I'm kind of happy they folded to me, but I almost wanted to see a flop with that, see if I could crack him. That's going in. 25. No, I wanted 25 involved. Oh, yes. You get involved. Let me just standard raise here. Now bet with your 6. Sweet. And we're back as top stack. I did not see that coming. Catch a couple good hands. That was nice. Limped with Queen 9 and then jammed with it on a Jack 6-6 board. Oof. And I actually rivered another king and got a full house. All right, 3-handed. The money's pretty good at this point, I think. Yeah, 486 would be the lowest. 972 is first place. So we'll see what happens. Here's where things get weird. Like, yeah, it's like three-handed. You got to loosen up your range some. Now we're all about equal. I don't like this, but I think it's enough. Oof, that was nice. I mean, I didn't expect a call. I mean, sevens were definitely strong enough, but it looks like we'll be heads up. Yep. Wish me luck. Here we go. Let's do this. First to second place, I always check this stuff out so you get it in perspective. Second place is $7.02. First place is $9.72. So there's just a $2 difference. Like, you kind of get to this point of like, what does it really matter? Kind of, it's like $2. You want to take time, practice, heads up, play, and I'm certainly ahead, but we get a sense of like, does he not like limping? Does he allow limping? Does he like this? Does he like that? Does he not think I'd limp with an ace or a king? Sort of stuff. That king two was nice. That was a really lucky hand. Could have easily lost to his sevens. The challenge is if you keep playing everything completely soft, heads up, it's a little more difficult. I don't suspect he thinks I have 9-3, but he also suspects that he is ahead with whatever the fuck he's holding. I might start testing stuff like 2 times the big blind, depending on my holdings. See how he responds to that. If I bet he folds, then you want to bet again. If I bet he folds, you want to bet again. Gotta lean on a guy. Man, threes, this is kind of rough. The hope here is to catch a third three. Um, and why not? Let's see what happens. Does he believe me? Uh-oh. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. Oh, my nipples just stiffened up. Oh, so exciting. Thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Glad to take a first. It's been a little while. Feels like a good post-class celebration. You guys have a good one.